What's up, YouTube? We got some new strings to check out today. I was sent these by Black Widow Strings and wanted to do a video on them because he sent me a whole bunch of stuff to check out and look at and kind of let you guys know about. The link for their Facebook is down in the description. I believe he has started selling these sort of on a one-off basis, but you're going to want to check these out if this might be something you're into. So what I feel about Black Widow strings is they're a polyester string, but they sort of have the whippy properties of nylon without feeling gross like nylon. So if you like the way nylon string plays and whips and it does that like really fast whip that nylon string does, but you think, like me, nylon string feels gross and it kind of feels like, you know, fishing line or something, because it does and it's gross, these might be a great option for you. So let's kind of get into the colors first and foremost. He sent me the primary line in these cool little like lip gloss tube type thingies. So let's check them out. So these are the Black Widow version. This red and black string looks really good. These actually were my favorite looking ones. These are Cobalt, because they got a cobalt blue in there. And I'll have these out. There'll be a nice picture for the thumbnail. But the Cobalt looks really good. I like those. And these actually were my favorite looking, or my other favorite looking ones. These were Wildfire. I think he did a really nice job with these. These look really good as well. Definitely look like fire. It's like orange and black, and there's like sort of a neon yellow in there too. It looks like fire. It really does. Camera's actually picking it up pretty good. So lots of really cool colors and stuff like that. He sent me some prototypes too. They kind of have just some cool colors and looks. This is the Whiteout. As you can see, they're sort of like colors with white. And then he's also got a Blackout set that's basically colors with black. So, very cool. And I really like the branding as well. These stickers are really cool, and I think they really look good. So I like the branding and I like the colors very much. I also like what he's doing because it's very different. Like, this was my favorite one. Initially, upon putting them on, here's the sort of review portion. Initially, upon putting them on, some of them can be a little bit thick for my tastes, and they're a little bit rough right off the bat. However, he tweaked the twists a little bit after I initially told him, like, hey, these look great, but some of them are a little thick and they're pretty rough, and they didn't break in that quickly. So he tweaked how tight they were twisted, and he sent me a second batch of them and said, here, I tweaked the twistings. Let me know which one you like the best. And this was the one I think that came out the winner. It was a little rough, not as rough, but a little rough when I first put it on. But then within like a minute or two of play, it had sort of softened up and smoothed out nicely, and just kind of feels good now. It's soft, but it's still whippy and looks brand new. So why don't we just put it on? We'll throw it a little bit, and I'll kind of show you guys what I mean as far as the whips are concerned. Show you here. Like, that whipped fast. So initially, you're going to sort of, yeah, real fast. So initially, you're going to have to sort of get used to the speed of how quickly it whips. Like, let me show you how like for like a brother slack type movement. Like it whips real fast. And I don't know how well this is showing up against my shirt, but whips pretty fast. And then when it grips, it sort of like takes a sec, at least on this yo-yo, but this yo-yo's pads are not all that great. So you're going to want to make sure, just because, you know, like nylon, and because a lot of strings are kind of slick when they whip real fast, make sure, you know, you got some grippy pads. It works really well with grippier pads as well. But for pads that aren't necessarily as grippy, it's a little slick. But it feels nice. Like I'm gliding it across my hands. It doesn't hurt, and I'm not getting string burn or anything now. Because it's nice and broken in. And it didn't take long to break this one in either. About a minute or two. And it's perfectly slick. But as you can see, the whippiness of it, you got to kind of guide it. Adjust how you're playing a little bit, because it's super, super whippy. Super whippy. That's the Black Widow strings. Very cool. I'm digging the colors that he's got going on here. Again, like I said, make sure you check them out. I've got their Facebook linked down in the description of this video. That's going to do it for this video today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Cheers to you. It's so early, I don't even have coffee yet. Cheers to you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.